Let's take a look at some videos from the campaign trail. Here is Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, running for the presidency, was at once in second place. He has now fallen to third place. He's fallen to fourth place in some states. He was in Waukee, Iowa, doing one of these extremely charismatic and engaging and didactic town halls. As you know, that's what DeSantis is known for. Wait, no, that's not true. And a guy confronted DeSantis and said, "You're soft on Trump. Why won't you go after Trump?" DeSantis tried to sort of explain, well, it's not about smears. If you want me to smear Trump, that's not me. But I have criticisms of Trump. I can do stuff. And it doesn't go particularly well. Take a look at this.
I have a couple questions. For one, why haven't you gone directly after him? Polls are down. He's, up really high.
What do you mean by going directly after?
I mean, you're in my viewpoint, you're going pretty soft on it.
But what do you think? So, because I've articulated all the differences time and time again on the campaign trail. I know. I think that there's just a narrative I think the narrative is this. I think what the media wants is they want Republican candidates to just kind of like smear him personally and kind of do that.
So this is attempt number one at telling the voters in the room, you don't really want what you think you want. This is what the media wants. But the reality is, listen, maybe the media, quote, the media, does want a bloodbath of sorts, and they want smears. But it's been made very clear that there is a contingent of Republican voters where if they're going to vote for someone who's not Trump, they don't want a candidate who says, Trump was great, but it's just like my time now. Or Trump was great, but just like he's not really what he was at one point. The people in the Republican Party who are not for Trump have expressed, which is not the majority, by the way, have expressed, we want someone who's actually going to denounce the things that Donald Trump did. But DeSantis, instead of taking that seriously, he goes, this is what the media wants. But there's a voter in the room telling you that that's what he wants.
How I roll.
I'm not going there.
Okay, good.
But look at the last vote. Trump and Biden, basically, they were even, right? If Trump had kept his mouth shut for the 4 years that he was president, he would have won in a landslide. Is that true?
I believe that that's absolutely true.
Look,
let me finish.
He's been his own worst enemy. There's no question about that.
Right. And when you call somebody, a lady, Cardi Figurina, what, a horse face, right? And you call John McCain not a hero, right? I mean, those are talking points that I would use. I mean, the guy has no class in a lot of different ways, okay? And so he lost, no matter if there was corruption in the voting or not. The man lost because of, he lost the women's vote. How many military did he lose by making that comment about John McCain?
Look, I think it's in Florida. I can tell you, Donald Trump underperformed in the Florida Panhandle, which is a very military-heavy area, and I think he did lose support from veterans.
Look at DeSantis equivocating. I would respect this guy so much more if he just said, hey, you know what? You're completely right. This guy has taken our party in the wrong direction. I'm offering something different. I'm going to get us back to conservative principles. Obviously, I'm saying what he could say. I'm not pretending like this stuff is all true. He could just embrace it and go, you're completely correct. Well, in the Florida Panhandle, he definitely relatively underperformed in certain counties relative to, we stopped woke in Florida. He's not able to just go after it and say, this guy was wrong. He's wrong now, and I'm right.
From active duty, we should be running up the score with veterans in active duty against a woke Democratic Party.
There it is. Woke.
So I've actually made observations and said, I don't think Donald Trump ultimately can win an election. I know Fox News.
There you go. And that's the cop-out, right? That's the latest cop-out, which is, listen, it's not about me smearing Trump. At the end of the day, I don't think the guy can really win the election. That's different than just saying, this is the wrong direction for the party. Let me bring the party back. I'm a slightly better alternative, and I think I could win where Trump probably couldn't. And, it's just not. It's so weak. It's so milquetoast in every way. The voters who are skeptical of Trump aren't getting what they are clearly asking for, and DeSantis is unwilling to say it. Now, let's go to someone who's willing to say it.